Hey YouTube, welcome to Keeping It Neat with Derek and Nick. Just Derek, no Nick. But with me today I have Stephanie Sherman from New Bedford Pottery Works, who is going to tell us about how she resurrected our poor Abel. You'll see the episode above of how Abel died from Nick. That's why Nick unfortunately is working tonight. I'd like him to be here tonight, but he's got his job. I have mine, which is doing all this videotaping that he doesn't do. So with me I have Stephanie, and she's going to go into a little bit of explanation on how she actually resurrected Abel in the process that went into it, really on making him. And I'm just going to, here he is right here, they're all new and improved. I'll have better pictures in there, but you know, so ceramics, correct? Is this what we're dealing with right here? Okay.
Yes.
All right, so just, tell me about like what it took to put Abel back together.
So when I saw this poor little guy, I knew we had to do something. So I never made a sculpture of an animal other than a really tiny whale before. Okay. So I used the process of what I knew from that to create this little guy here. So I started with a little pinch pot, which is when you just put your thumb in a ball of clay and keep pinching until you get a good thickness and a good size. And I made two of those, one for the little booty area and one for the front of his body. And then I hooked them together with liquid clay, and then you use your trusty paddle to
You spank it?
kind of give it a little something.
Is that done? Was that to firm it up and get air out of it, or
This
as
would
far as
be-
the solid part of it? I guess I don't know.
To alter the shape.
Okay.
So looking at the contour of the original Abel, I use the paddle so I don't get the fingerprints of the squeezing.
Oh, okay, all right.
And you kind of get a better effect. So if you need to alter it, you get a pretty good change in form.
Cool.
And then after that, I let him sit and added the tail. Each kind of step was to add another piece of the body until he was whole. And then I poked a little hole in the bottom so that he's hollow and he wouldn't blow up in the kiln.
Oh, that's good. We wouldn't want him to blow up after all the work that you did to get him to that stage. I mean, how long roughly did it take you to, once you came up with your idea and how you were going to do it, to actually put it together? From forming it, starting your two bowls, putting them together, and to where we're at right now, where it's the finished Abel, fully glazed.
Wow, that was a while. So I guess the first pinch pot, I made this in 5 minutes. So I was like, oh yeah, this will be nothing. This is great. But once they were together, and I had to make sure that the legs would support it, so they had to be added later. So each step, oh my gosh, I don't know, maybe 70 hours.
Ooh,
but
oh
it
my
wasn't
God.
all like with my hand. Some of it was peeking in the bag. Is it dry enough to do this? Is it ready for the next step? And so for a while, he actually laid on his side because I didn't want to introduce the weight to the feet.
Oh, all
It
right.
seemed like kind of the last minute. I even fired the first firing with him on his side, and only when it was in the second glaze firing did I stand him up. I even had dreams about it.
Had dreams about him. Well, yeah, we've all had dreams about Abel too, because I keep reliving when he fell down on the floor and his ears flew off in every direction. So that was a big problem for us. But he's got ears and everything again. That's amazing. That's awesome. Great stuff. I'm going to have on here, as we're going through this, I'm going to show you the pictures. They'll pop up here. I'm going to have their website, obviously, newbedfordpotteryworks.com will be here on the screen for them too. How long have you guys been here in the building?
So we purchased the building in February, and it took a little while to kind of get in the space. So since about August, we've been having lessons, people throwing on the wheel, they come back and glaze it. It takes about 2 to 3 weeks to get your piece back, and then another week or so for the second firing with the glaze. It gets all shiny and pretty.
Yeah, the color is really nice. Now, the glazing on it itself, now that's like a particular color that's just made already, or did you have to do something special with that?
That's a very good question, actually.
Good questions.
Yay! Ding! I took this color called iron, and it's a celadon, so it's sheer and it settles in the texture, which is what I knew I needed to enhance the texture that I engraved. But I put in a mixing clear because the iron is super dark, And I wanted to get as close to the original color as I could, so I did about 50% clear, 50% iron, and then you do 3 coats. So you paint it, let it dry, do it again, let it dry, so that it's super shiny and even, and there's no weird brush stroke streaks.
Nice. I mean, you did a great job. I mean, you'll see in the pictures when I show the up closes of it, I mean, just the texture on the new Abel and, you know, everything and the old, I'll show you both of them, but just to see how close, I mean, that's really amazing that, you know, how good you got that to match up to the original Abel. And, you know, I mean, we had some specific requests because you know, when we first brought it to Stephanie, she asked, well, how do you want it? I said, well, we really kind of want the legs still there and lifted up so we can put little outfits on Abel like he likes to wear on the show. So, you know, and she accommodated us with that, and, you know, she managed to do it, and you just heard, you know, what she had to do to get the little legs to actually be able to support his weight, and he feels, I mean, super solid for being hollow. I can't believe, I'm still amazed by that for a hollow mass, but yet he feels like he's solid, and there's no hollow center in him. But maybe it's the solid mass will be good because when Nick gets around these things, he ruins them instantly. So maybe he can take one. I don't know. I really don't. I don't think Nick's ever going to touch him again. I think that's where we're going with this one, basically. So, but yeah, hands off, exactly. So now, what else do you make? You know, I mean, I know you. Obviously, this is a special order. This isn't what you normally do. You know, what is your normal wares that you would normally make here?
Another very good question. So we have some noodle bowls with the chopstick wrist that have been super popular. Like, can't keep them in stock.
Wow, really?
Yeah, lots of bowls. That's kind of my jam. And some special Valentine things we've been making. We have some ornaments and little heart dishes, and I made these little love potion bottles.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
That's cool.
They have little hearts attached, and they'll have a little cork, so you can use it as a bud base or use it as essential oil holder or perfume or something like that. Now,
here's a question, because I'm going to put this on the internet. It's going to be out there in the interwebs. But do you have a site, like, you obviously have can people order online? Do you have like certain things that you will
Yes.
ship out?
So if they visit our website, it has our link to the Etsy account.
Oh, okay.
Our Instagram has it and our Facebook has it. So you can visit Etsy and see what's posted up there.
All right.
We try to put some of our more popular things because we make multiples, so it doesn't just sell and then disappear and be gone forever.
Okay.
So the noodle bowls will be up, and the new love potion bottles.
Oh, excellent. Well, that'll be good. Yep, so I'll have that. All that stuff will be here. We'll have the link down below. I'll put the link down there for their Facebook pages, for their Instagram, and for their .com. So if you're interested in any of their wares, you can click on down and see what they have. Maybe, who knows, maybe she'll start making other Abels out there. I don't know. We'll see.
There's half of one.
Yeah, there's a half of Abel. She's halfway there right now, but
I want it. Because I am going to miss him.
Well, maybe he can come back on special visits when he wants to go on vacation. I don't know. So,
He can
but
throw on the wheel.
Stephanie, thank you so much for all the work that you did to bring Abel back so that we can have him back on the show. It's been a long time, but it's been a long process. Everyone has to, she has her full-time job she's working on here, and this was, I guess, more of a side project for you, really.
A little bit.
A little labor of love.
Labor of love. I liked returning to it and revisiting what step I would do next, problem solving.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Stephanie.
Thank you.
And, check them out, New Bedford Pottery Works. Everything will be down below. Thank you so much, and be watching out because new episodes. We're going to have Abel will be back, everybody. Abel will be back. So thank you very much, Stephanie.
Thank you.
If you are ready and able to whiskey, be sure to drop a comment below. Hit those like and subscribe buttons and press notifications. Also follow Keeping It Neat on Instagram. Thanks for watching, kinfolk.